He's out with Josh somewhere. Look, Terry's not in his flat and the club's all locked up. What the hell's he playing at?
Slimy toad! How many customers going to get into the shop?
Around the pathway, I suppose.
All right, well, you try doing that with a couple of kids in a pram. They belt round that corner like something out of Brands Hatch. It's an accident waiting to happen.
Our Beb's right, you know. We've already had one kid nearly killed on the close.
Just takes one maniac like Max Farnham. Oh, wait? It's going to be like one of those flowers raisers stood here.
How can I save food with all this dust flying around? I'm going to be losing money hand over fist at this rate. Listen, I'm getting off. I'll see you later. All right, mate.
Hi, love. Oh, hey, what's going on? Teddy Sullivan's got an hijacked the tunnel. You haven't seen Ron, have you? No. What a racket, say? Jack? What do you reckon to this lot?
I think it's also known as progress beds.
All right, well, you tell that to your customers when the pens are covered in dust and concrete.
Oh, it's just a bit of building. We haven't been in a few weeks.
What, you know what's going on then?
Yeah, Teddy Sullivan's opening the cafe bar. Like it says on the notices, the council threw up weeks ago.
I thought she'd have been in a right strop over this lot.
Yeah, me and her. What do you reckon, Bev?
I reckon she'll be laughing on the other side of her face when this lot puts her out of business.
Okay, Dan. Yeah, I suppose this is slightly more exciting than being stuck in bed all day.
Well, how about a shot of caffeine? Liven things up a bit.
Anything's worth a try.
Daniel, who said you could get out of bed?
Mummy's bored stiff up there.
I was talking to your brother. Upstairs now.
Oh, but Mum, they let me out of bed in hospital.
But I can get his duvet if you want.
I said back to bed now.
Do as you're told, please, Dan.
Look, why can't you lie on the sofa? You'll get just as much rest down here.
Because your mother said not.
Your brother is recovering from a very serious accident, in case you've both forgotten.
Of course we haven't.
Then would you mind not interfering, either of you? I'll decide what's best for Daniel.
Hey, I want a word with you.
How long's this going on for, Teddy?
You're the hell hazard you are.
Yeah, and if I get the sack, this is down to you, you know, mate.
Hey, nothing to do with you, Corporal, so button it. Let women and little kids cross busy roads.
Teddy, I'm trying to sell food in there. If the public health get wind of it, they could close me down.
Yeah, and I've lost 30 quid because of this, you know.
If there's an accident, it's down to you.
Look, I'm sorry about the inconvenience, and I know you're all concerned about the effect on your business.
That's right we are, Tez. Look, I thought you and me were supposed to be mates.
Of course we are. You don't think I'm likely to do anything to jeopardise your business, do you? I mean, look, just bear with me. It's not going to last forever. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a meeting with me contractor.
Hey, Teddy!
Cheeky so-and-so.
Yeah, he's not going to put it that lightly, because I want some answers now.
What are you going to do?
Give Mr. Sullivan something to think about.
Not much to show for all my hard work over the last couple of years.
Oh, don't be silly, darling. Grants is doing really well. Look at the profits you're making now.
Look at the loan repayments.
Come on, Max. Just a piece of paper with facts and figures on. In reality, you've got a thriving business, home of your own.
Yeah, which is mortgaged to the hilt. I mean, to be honest, darling, if Patricia really does insist on claiming 50% of all this lot, then we'll end up with about £2.50 each after we've paid off the loans. I might as well give up now.
That's exactly what you're not going to do. You have to impress on David that the only way his precious daughter is going to see any money at all is if you're in control of Grants.
Yeah, but it's difficult impressing anything on David at the moment. He's been acting like the Scarlet Pimpernel ever since he came back from France.
Go on, Max. You're the one with all the trump cards. Now go tell him what. Go on.
David, have you got a minute?
Sorry, Max, no time.
I need to discuss Patricia's letter with you.
No time, things to do.
Yes, but David, it's really important.
Go on, Max. It's up to you. Patricia can't do anything unless you're in full agreement.
Certainly I'm not. David!
Max, I really don't have time for this at the moment, I'm sorry.
Well, I suggest that you make time, because there's no way I'm prepared to sit back and let Patricia take every penny I've got, as well as my children.
My daughter is merely claiming her rightful share of things, as you very well know.
Well, before she goes out and orders a Rolls-Royce, I think, as her financial advisor, you should take a look at this.
David. Good Lord. What on earth is going on round here, eh? I've no idea.
Oh, well, it didn't take JC long to muscle in on things, did it?
What do you reckon to this lot, then?
Well, I take it Terry's got his planning permission.
He has. And he'll be netting your customers if he's not careful.
Not if I have anything to do with it. Well, the site notice has been here for a while.
What did you about it? You didn't mention it.
Max, I have had other things on my mind, you know. I must admit, I had no idea the work was this extensive. I mean, it's going to completely block our right of way.
Could you have me and Mick are in charge then, eh?
Are you two coming as well? I want to get this meeting started.
You all right?
Yeah, sick of Mum and Dad, treat me like a baby.
Got you this to cheer you up.
Thanks, Georgia. Got loads of stuff to catch up on. Yes, I knew I was right to buy them. I really got behind on my fantasy share investments.
A tycoon in the making.
I have to update all my files.
Well, just don't go overdoing it or you get me into trouble.
I can't, can I? Got to take it easy. I'm going mad stuck in here.
Mum's right, you know, Dan. You need to rest. I don't think you realise how ill you've been.
Yeah, well, I'm loads better now. It's just... everything's changed since... Mum and Dad, they're different.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry, Dan. And the accident, I mean, everything that's happened since. It's all my fault. Well, mine and Matt's.
Well, when I saw you and Nat, before I ran out of the house, it's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah. Sometimes even when people really love each other. So yeah, what Nat and I did was wrong.
Why did you do it?
I don't know if I can explain. It's just the way that the way that we feel about each other. We didn't choose for this to happen, Dan. It's like something pulling us together.
What are you doing here?
I just bought him this.
I told you he needs to rest.
Oh, Mum!
Out of here, please, now.
We were just talking, for heaven's sake.
Now, Georgia.
Oh, Mum, she's not done anything wrong.
You read your magazine. I'll be back in a little while. Don't you ever let me find you in there again.
Mum, you're being totally unreasonable.
It was you, wasn't it? It was you who pushed your brother into this disgusting...
No, it wasn't like that.
I'm warning you, Georgia. You leave him alone. You've already ruined one of my son's lives. I won't let you do the same to Daniel.
Bev? What's your mother up to, eh, son? Oh, hiya, Jack. What the hell's going on here? The place looks like a bomb site.
Designated war zone, this. Terry Sullivan, public enemy #1. He's had the thumbs up for the cafe bar.
How many businesses does he want?
Mick's called a meeting for the shopkeepers. Even our Jimmy's muscled in.
I thought he was at your Billy's.
Jimmy Mark II. I don't know where the big fella's got to. I've been trying to ring him since last night.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry, Jack. He'll turn up. Bad pennies always do.
Yeah, I suppose so. I just don't know why no one's answered the phone, you know. You all right, Josh?
I think he's just feeling a bit off after his jabs. They said down at the clinic he might get a bit of a reaction.
Oh, just feel a bit hot, you know. Oh, Josh, you're that nasty needle, ain't you, eh? Well, he just wants to dose enough alcohol, you know, and let him sleep us off for a bit. I know, babe. Listen, why don't you come with your Auntie Jackie, eh? Hey, I'll give you some sweets. They'll make you feel better, won't they? Hmm?
Well, Auntie Jackie better have him tell Bev. Otherwise it'll be another nail in my coffin.
Covered in dust, just sitting here.
We've got to dig deep because we need to make a new cellar. I mean, that space underneath has been wasted.
And how long's that going to take, Teddy?
Hey, have you seen this? It's full of germs, you know.
I'm going to be telling the council about this, because they take a tough line with noise and dust pollution, you know.
Oh, come on, hold on. I mean, I've listened to all of you. Can I have a say here?
Terry's right, Mick. Let him have his say.
Thanks, Bing. Look, I promise we'll keep the nuisance level down to a minimum. The worst of the work should be over in a few weeks.
A few weeks?
I'll be out of business by then.
Yeah, and my boss ain't going to be too happy about this, you know, pal.
Jackie, will you say something?
Seafood special, no interviews, though.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
You don't add a crunchy topping on your pizza.
Look, I know it's a bit of an inconvenience, but it'll be worth it in the long run for all of us.
Here you go, love. Thanks for putting up with the mess. All be sorted soon.
And how do you reckon that's it?
Because of the place I'll be running, which won't be in direct competition with this place or Grant's.
With all due respects, Terry, another eating place in this area is bound to affect my business.
Our business?
Look, I'm going to be catering for a totally different market. I mean, where is there around here if you just want a drink and a snack? I mean, if people want a meal, they go to Grant's. If they wanted carry out, it's all yours, mate.
I sincerely hope you're right.
Well, how about drunks and all kinds hanging about?
Oh, come on, Bev, it's a cafe bar, not a nightclub in Ibiza. Now, if there's nothing else...
Actually, Terry, I'm not at all convinced you can just close off the tunnel like that. As far as I'm aware, it's an officially designated right-of-way. Anyway, I fully intend to pursue the matter.
I think you'll find it's all legal and above board.
Hang on. We haven't finished yet. Will you say something, Jackie? You haven't opened your gob since we got in here.
Well, there's no need with yours working overtime.
Hey, hang on, Jack. We've all got to stick together on this, you know.
Well, surely you don't want Miss Venture to go ahead.
Well, actually, Mr. Farnham, yeah, I do.
But surely all this noise and mess would be particularly disastrous for your business. Anyway, what about all the inconvenience for your customers caused by the loss of the tunnel?
Well, if I thought that, Mr. Crosby wouldn't invest us any money in it.
Nice one, Jack. That'll give them something to think about. Anyway, I'm going to get off. See you later.
All right, see you later. Snidey cow.
You certainly kept that to us,
Ron, do you know what your Jackie's done, eh? What's up? What's wrong with Josh?
I think you handled the proceedings extremely well, Vic, if I may say so.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Yeah, good training for your first governors meeting next week.
Yeah, too right. A few things need sorting out up there, I know.
So I take it I can rely on your support for the Save Our Tunnel campaign?
Yeah, defo.
Good, excellent, because I think we've got a real battle on our hands.
Oh, haven't we just? And I think you'd better check those figures that I gave you. I can't see this improving Patricia's position, can you?
Max, look, perhaps we could have a word.
Later, David, if I can find the time.
I told you he shouldn't have had those injections. I mean, will you look at the state of him? He's burning up, and he's got sweets.
He just wants something to bring his temperature down, that's all.
Oh, right, that's what you know, eh? I mean, it could be brain damaged, anything. Oh.
What's up?
Look, Mick, I'm going to have to use your phone. Ring an ambulance.
Oh, Bev, will you stop fussing? He's all right.
Ron, he is ill. He needs to see a doctor.
All right, but no ambulance. Come on, I'll take you myself in the
Yeah,
morning.
well, be quick, eh? It's an emergency. Ron, will you come on?
All right, so do you think I am Speedy Gonzales?
She was up in Daniel's room with him.
Like she's been 100 times before.
I don't believe you, Ollie. You just sit there acting as if everything was completely normal.
You know I have to finish this.
Well, why don't you just leave it? Leave it!
And do what, exactly?
Talk to her. Tell her to leave Daniel alone so she can't corrupt him the way she did Nat.
For God's sake, Belle, stop it! You're behaving like a complete idiot! Look, I'm sorry. But you know, if I thought Georgia had corrupted Nat, she'd be out of here. But she didn't, Belle, any more than he corrupted her. You've got to stop acting like this.
I can't.
You can. We have to find a way of resolving this, otherwise it's going to destroy us. You have to, Belle. What about the medication you were given? Oh, for goodness sake, Belle, you agreed to go to the doctors in the first place. At least take the tranquilizers now he's given them to you. It's just a short course to help you through this.
I can't go through all that again.
So that's it then. Honestly, he'll be fine. We've been sat here for flaming hours.
All of 20 minutes.
Yeah, we haven't even seen a doctor yet. Fobbing us off with some bit of a nurse.
For God's sake, the nurse has given Josh the once-over, hasn't she? Took his temperature and all that. What more do you want, a biopsy?
Oh, this is what we pay our taxes for, eh? A teaspoon of paracetamol and pat on the head. National health.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, get off me, will you?
Yeah, but the nurse said Josh is not ill.
Oh, of course he's ill. Look at the state of him.
He's just had a perfectly normal reaction to his jabs, that's
I
all.
knew this would happen. This is why I didn't want the doctors sticking the needles in. Ron, you know how I feel about doctors and hospitals and all of that.
Oh, yeah, but it was okay to drag me and Josh down here when it suited you, wasn't it?
Hey,
He's only ill because you went against me wishes. Me left you be strapped to some bed covered in leeches. Things have moved on since you were a kid, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm not entirely stupid, you know.
Oh, aye? Then how come you don't seem to know what I want out of life, eh? I'm for Josh. Oh, Ron. It's like we're on two completely different planets. And yours is stuck back in the dark ages.
Are you still worrying about Daniel?
I'm fine. He's fine.
You poor thing. Just been one problem after another since you moved on to the close.
I'm all right, really.
Is there anything I can do?
I could have lost Daniel that night like I've lost everything else.
No, it's all right. No, it doesn't matter.
I just can't seem to be able to. My whole family's just collapsing around me and there's nothing I can do about it. Everything is just disintegrating before my eyes.
Why? What happened?
All these months of worrying about Nat and George and what they were trying to hide from us, all the hurt, all the upset, all the lies, and now the whole thing has finally come to an end.
I know how hard it's been for you.
Something terrible's happened, Susanna. You couldn't imagine.
Have they told you what it is?
I wish to God they hadn't.
You made a holy show of me in that hospital.
My son nearly died, and all you're worried about is yourself.
Will you give over about Josh dying? He's had an injection, that's all, not a flaming brain transplant.
You know I didn't want him to have those injections.
Hey, I took Josh for his jabs because I love him, and I don't want to see him coming down with all sorts.
Are you saying I don't?
No, what I'm saying is that you're making a fuss over nothing.
I don't call my son dying or getting brain damage nothing.
Dad, what's going on? I've taken Josh down for his jabs. He'd be as right as rain in the morning. If you don't believe me, ask Jackie Corkill.
You are? You've discussed our business with a Corkill.
Jackie Corkill knows what she's on about, Bev. She's had her two vaccinated against every disease known to man. There's nothing wrong with either of them.
That interfering cow put you up to this, didn't she?
Don't be so stupid.
Yes, she did. Well, the nosy bitch won't be sticking her beak into anyone else's business when I've finished with her.
What's all this, son? I don't know, son. It's been brewing for a while. You give them everything you have, it's still not enough.
I feel as if I'm just going through the motions. Can't eat, can't sleep.
Well, you've got to try, Belle. You'll make yourself ill.
I don't want to think about it, but the thoughts just keep going round and round in my head. I can't stop them.
Perhaps if you talked about it.
Oh, if you knew how much I wanted to. But I can't tell anyone. Not even you.
You can, Belle. Really. I understand what you're going through.
No.
I do. I know all about Nat and Georgia.
Oh, don't come the innocent with me, Florence Nightingale. It's you that got this one to take my Josh for his jabs.
Bev, come on, love.
I think Ron's capable of making his own decisions. He's a big boy now.
I have just wasted hours in that Aussie because of you and your interfering.
I've told you Josh is all right.
My son could have been wired up to some machine fighting for his life because you couldn't keep that out of it.
Now, you hang on a minute,
Bev. Hey! Next time you've got any bright ideas, my family, I'd be grateful if you could keep the gob shut.
Jackie, I'm sorry about that, love.
It's not your fault.
Beginning to wish I'd never gone near that clinic.
Don't seem to have an easy time of it, you and me, do we?
You say that again.
Oh, well. At least you know where Bev is.
Still no sign of Jimmy?
Been ringing all day.
Still. At least if he's not around, he can't give you any hassle, can he?
Oh, poor Ronnie.
Yeah. Better go before she self-destructs.
So, as you can see by the figures, The only way that Patricia can benefit financially is if I keep control of grants.
And you say Susanna prepared these figures?
Yeah, but that's academic, David, as well you know. The point is, in order to sell the house or the restaurant...
Don't you mean both?
Patricia needs my full cooperation.
Which you're not prepared to give?
Well, quite frankly, David, no. I don't see any sense at all for me to sell the business. It's only of any real value to both of us as a going concern.
I see. Well, perhaps I'd better have a look at the facts and figures in greater depth before I speak to Patsy and her solicitor.
Thank you, David. And perhaps you could pass on my love to my children whilst you're at it. You seem to have easier access to them than me.
Certainly not.
Something else on your mind?
No, it's just that you don't seem to have the slightest interest in Patricia's state of health since the matter of finance reared its ugly head.
If I thought for one moment there was the remotest chance that Patricia was dying, I'd be on the next plane to France, as well you know. But I don't, David. You don't seem to have gone out of your way to offer any reassurance on that subject.
And how, may I ask, you arrive at that conclusion?
Because quite simply, you're not behaving like a man whose daughter is about to die of cancer. Perhaps Patricia could give me a ring if she needs to know anything else.
So, let me get this right. How long have Max and Susanna known what's going on between you two?
A while.
A while? A while? How long's a while? And why didn't you tell me? Us?
Were you telling her that day when Jules saw you together?
No. I was with her that day. It was because I didn't want her to say anything about me. And
Wait a minute. You mean they knew before the wedding?
Yes. She saw us together. No.
Saw you?
When?
That was going through a really bad time.
When?
when we were in the cottage at the Cotswolds.
Well, that was months ago.
And the wedding? Why didn't they say anything?
I thought Max and Susanna were our friends.
Why on earth didn't they say anything?
Oh, God, Ollie, who have they told? What if they've told everyone round here what these two have been doing between them?